Reykjavik wakes with steam, not spectacle. Vents sigh through snow, streets exhale, colorful tin roofs click as the heat rises within. Harpa holds the sky in 1,000 small panes, glass catching cold light, sea breathing beyond. Far off, Hallgrímskirkja counts the morning in bells. The city listens quietly. Salt lives in the air. Gulls argue over the harbor. Harbor water, ultramarine and still. Engines rest, lines are coiled. The boats wait without hurry. The air is thin and clean. Breath blooms white. Footsteps stitch across powder. Tires draw quiet lines on cleared roads. Windows warm from inside. Warmth travels hand to hand. Wool, coffee, breath. A mittened pause, a shared nod. No rush yet, the day is kind. Somewhere a bus sighs, then settles. The harbour answers with a soft clang of rigging. Above it, Harpa's skin changes by the second. Beyond, white hills keep their distance. Here at the edge, a quiet promise. Calm with fire beneath. The city holds steady between sea and snow. Reykjavik is more than just a capital city. It is a gateway, a threshold between two immense and opposing forces. It exists on a frontier where fire and ice are in constant quiet conversation. On one side, you have the incredible seething heat of the Earth's core. Volcanoes, some sleeping, some merely resting. This is the world of fire. The ground itself is a testament to this power. Vast fields of jagged black lava rock that stretch for miles. This deep geothermal energy is the city's lifeblood. On the other side of this doorway is the world of ice. Great ancient glaciers sit heavy upon the island's highlands. These rivers of ice carve valleys and shape mountains. From their melting edges, pure, cold rivers are born, flowing down to the sea. The presence of these glaciers is felt in the crispness of the air and the chill of the wind. The city sits between these two giants, a calm mediator in a land of extremes. This duality is woven into daily life. The people of Reykjavik live with an awareness of these powerful neighbors. They harness the fire. Hot water from the ground heats homes and pools. They respect the ice, its beauty and its danger. In a country defined by its cool climate, the pursuit of warmth becomes a central part of daily existence, a ritual that brings people together. Geothermal heat, a gift from the volcanic earth, is the source of this comfort. The most beloved expression of this is the public swimming pool, or sundlaug. These are not just places for exercise, they are the social hubs of the city. Neighbors and strangers alike gather in the open-air pools, bodies submerged in naturally heated water, while the cool air sharpens their senses. Steam rises in thick clouds, muffling sound and creating a sense of shared intimacy. Here, in the soothing water, the city's life unfolds. People of all ages come to soak, to talk, and to simply be. Business deals are discussed, gossip is exchanged, friendships are forged. You will see old men debating politics in one corner, young parents help their toddlers splash in another. Sitting in the hot water, with snow perhaps falling gently on your shoulders, you feel a deep connection to the community and to the strange, wonderful geology of this island. The cultural heart of Reykjavik is as distinct as its natural landscape, a culture built of light and stone. Standing proudly on the waterfront is the Harpa Concert Hall, a modern architectural marvel. Its facade is a web of glass hexagons that capture and reflect the changing light of the sky and sea. By day, it shimmers with the movement of the clouds. By night, it glows from within, a cultural beacon against the darkness, a tribute to the island's crystalline beauty. The true charm of Reykjavik is discovered in its small, everyday moments. The rhythm of the city is not driven by haste, but by a gentle, deliberate pace. Morning begins with a slow walk, perhaps along the path that traces the shoreline. People, bundled in warm coats and hats, nod to each other as they pass. Their hands are often wrapped around a cup of coffee, the steam rising to meet the cold air. Fishermen at the harbour mend their nets with practiced, patient hands. Their movements a timeless dance performed for generations. These simple, unhurried routines set the tone for the day. Life is lived on a human scale. The city centre is compact and walkable, encouraging exploration on foot. You can wander through quiet streets lined with brightly painted houses, each with its own small garden. Bicycles are a common sight, leaning against fences or being ridden at a leisurely pace. Public art appears in unexpected places, a striking sculpture on a street corner. As the day begins to fade, one by one, lights begin to appear in the windows of homes and shops, casting warm golden rectangles onto the snow-covered streets. The city doesn't fight the darkness, it embraces it, transforming into a cozy and intimate space. The Harpa Concert Hall begins to glow, its glass panels illuminated with shifting colours, like a captured piece of the aurora. People gather indoors, seeking the warmth of company and shared meals. The city's restaurants, bars, quiet during the day, come alive with the gentle hum of conversation and laughter. The sound of music drifts from open doors. It is a time for storytelling, for sharing the day's small adventures, for strengthening the bonds that hold the community together. On some nights, if the conditions are right, the sky offers a spectacular gift. The aurora borealis, the northern lights, begins its silent celestial dance. At first, it might be just a faint, greenish haze on the horizon, but soon it grows in intensity, unfurling across the heavens in shimmering curtains of light. This balance shapes their character, practical, poetic. They build sturdy houses and write beautiful songs about the landscape. The land itself tells the story of this meeting. Drive a short distance and stand on ground that was molten rock not so long ago. See where the lava flowed, its texture like a rough, dark ocean frozen in time. In the distance, white caps of glaciers gleam in the sun. The ocean surrounds them, receives meltwater and feels warmth from undersea vents. Reykjavik is the human heart of this place, a city that has found its rhythm at the meeting point of fire and calm. This search for warmth extends into the city's streets. Reykjavik is filled with small, unassuming cafes that serve as sanctuaries from the wind and cold. The moment you step inside one, you are enveloped by the comforting aroma of brewing coffee and freshly baked pastries. People sit at small wooden tables, often alone with a book or in pairs, talking in low, gentle tones. A hot drink is more than just a beverage here. It is a small, personal ceremony. It is a moment to pause, to warm your hands around a ceramic mug and to watch the world go by from behind a steamy window. The food, too, is a source of comfort and warmth. To truly understand Reykjavik is to experience it with all your senses, a subtle symphony of sensations. The air is exceptionally crisp, carrying the sharp, clean scent of the North Atlantic. This bracing cold makes the feeling of warmth all the more profound. Water is central to life here, from the hot, mineral-rich geothermal pools that soothe your muscles to the pure water flowing from every tap. Steam rises from the ground, a visible reminder of the heat churning just below your feet, giving the city an almost mystical quality, as if it is breathing. In Reykjavik, simple things provide a feeling of grounded well-being. A bowl of hearty fish stew after a walk in the bracing wind. Dark, dense rye bread, baked using geothermal heat. The markets are a wonderful place to observe the city's pulse. At the weekend flea market, cola-ported locals and tourists mingle, browsing stalls selling Icelandic wool sweaters and sampling local delicacies like dried fish. The atmosphere is bustling but friendly, a microcosm of the city's unpretentious, community-oriented spirit. It's in small acts of kindness that the warm heart of Reykjavik is most clearly revealed. Then, as night falls, the aurora borealis begins its silent, celestial dance. The city holds its breath as people step outside, their faces turned upward in collective wonder, a reminder that even in darkness there is incredible beauty. As they fade, they leave behind a profound sense of peace.